because of the people that came before me. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, and to be amongst those giants, amongst those greats, amongst my ancestors, amongst my guys. Thank you, everybody in this room and everybody at home for supporting me over my career.
What's up? Please sit down, cause I'm very nervous and they're gonna play me off. Cause I grew up in Oakland, Richmond, California, and we can talk a lot. So I want to thank the Academy for thinking of our movie that came out almost a year ago. This is an incredible honor. I want to thank my fellow nominees. You guys, I want to thank y'all for the gifts that y'all movies were and for y'all friendship over the past years and months. I want to thank everybody that was involved with this movie, starting with Warner Brothers. Mike and Pam, you're here. David's here somewhere. Everybody, all my cast and crew, please stand up. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Yo, you guys are, oh my God. You all are winners in my book. Y'all are winners in my book. Sevo Ahania and Zenzi Kulu, you guys are the best producers in the world. Zenzi, you're the best wife and mom in the world. Every day I get to spend with you is better than the one that came before it. And to my parents who are here, thank y'all for all the memories. Thank y'all for making me believe in myself. And to my babies that are at home watching, I apologize for all the time away. Dad loves you. Memories are all we have. I hope I've given you some great ones. And when y'all blessed to live a long life and Dad becomes just a memory, I want y'all to remember this one thing. I love y'all more than anything. Thank you.
So last night we had the 2026 Academy Awards, and I am annoyed and happy at the same time. Because one, let's just get out the way. I love the fact that the movies that won seem to win for what they should have won for, except for one movie. But it is just very good to see that a movie like Sinners can be the most nominated film of all time with 16 nominations. That is a big triumph for Ryan Coogler, and I'm happy that he pulled that off. It's a great film. We got to see some nice tributes to actors who have passed away within the last year that made my heart really heavy. Some snubs went down. Marty Supreme won absolutely nothing, and a lot of people said Timothy Chalamet got robbed. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I unfortunately did not see Marty Supreme to have a strong opinion on the film. I should see the movie. I don't know why I didn't see it. I don't think I had the time to when it was out, but I was interested. It seemed like a cool film. Apparently, it's phenomenally made, phenomenally shot. Timothy Chalamet is incredible. I think he's kind of all over the place, but I'm willing to see the film. Okay, so that's one big snub. Sentimental Value didn't win as much as I thought it would. I thought that was going to be like the low key Oscar sweep, but no, it only won Best International Film, which tends to happen. We all know that, right? Like the movie that's nominated for Best Picture, but it's also nominated for Best International Film, tends to just win Best International Film. You know what I mean? Like it does happen often, like a lot. So I'm not surprised that Sentimental Value won Best uh, International Film. What shocked me but didn't shock me was the fact that K-pop Demon Hunters won Best Animated Film. I am pleasantly surprised by that because me personally, I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I feel like I'm kind of an ass for not seeing that too. But I loved Zootopia 2. And I thought Zootopia 2 was probably a sure to win because it seemed like a lot of people liked it, but also a lot of people like K-pop Demon Hunter. So, it was kind of a toss up, but it was between those two. Like, I don't think it was between anything else. This would make the fourth consecutive year that Disney did not win Best Animated Feature. And it hurts me that Inside Out 2 didn't win, but the movie it lost to, which I believe is Flow, is the movie that honestly pulled off a lot. So I can't even be mad about that. The Boy and the Heron beat something, but it shouldn't have beat that because it shouldn't have beat Across the Spider Verse. So I really hate that movie won still. But again, that proves my point of a lot of things, but that's not what this page is about. So, going into some small stuff, it is very good to see that F1, one for sound. So now Joe Krasinski, I don't know if that goes to him, but he at least was nominated Best Picture because F1 was freaking awesome. But it also was nominated for sound, and he won that. So Joe Krasinski has two movies in the last 4 years that have been nominated for Best Picture with Top Gun Maverick and F1, but they both won for sound. It's like, said my man Joe Krasinski, this doesn't know what he's doing with that sound, I guess. Weapons didn't walk away with any Oscars. I think the only Oscars that it was nominated for was Amy Madigan, which she won for. She won Best Supporting Actress. So congratulations to her. I believe she has not been nominated for anything in 40 years or something like that. So well deserved. Well deserved. She was so cool in Weapons. She was so cool in Weapons. So I don't know if that makes her the oldest Oscar winner because Anthony Hopkins won for The Father a few years ago, and that man is old. So let's just all agree to disagree. Yeah, she's 75. So yeah, Anthony Hopkins was definitely in his 80s, if not 90, when he won that Oscar. I think that makes him the oldest Oscar winner. Oh, he's 88. Okay, close enough, right? Like, Hamnet only won one. This is a Chloe Zhao film. And this was also nominated for Best Picture and a bunch of other Oscars, but Jessie Buckley took home the Oscar for Best Actress. And funny enough, I had no surprise because she had won literally every other award, the BAFTA, the Choice Critics, all these, the Critics' Choice. She won all of those. So I was like, okay, well, she's going home with the Oscar. If she didn't, that'd be crazy. I was kind of like, man, if Emma Stone gets that Oscar, she'd be the youngest person to win three. And I was so excited that that could happen last night. But it's Emma Stone, and she's bomb as fuck, so she'll be nominated again soon, like real soon. It's Emma Stone, bro. Let's see, K-pop Demon Hunters also won Best Original Song with Golden. So that means K-pop Demon Hunters is the fifth animated film to go home with both Best Animated Feature and Original Song. I believe we have Toy Story 3, Incredibles, Coco, and there's another one. There's another one that, oh, duh, Frozen. Duh. Obviously it was Frozen. So four Disney movies and now one non-Disney film from a Korean company. And they went home with Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song, which is very rare, obviously. But congratulations to K-pop Demon Hunters. They showed up and showed out. Even had the three girls from the movie perform the song last night. I thought that was fire, bro. Now we're getting to the really cool ones. So Frankenstein won for pretty much everything I knew it would win for. And I was even kind of concerned that it might not win. But Frankenstein went home with three Oscars last night. It went home for Best Product Design, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, and Best Costume. Like, Frankenstein really went home with three Oscars and pretty much the three things that it absolutely deserved to win. And like I said, I'm sad Jacob Elordi didn't win. I think he got ripped. But I also think Delroy Lindo should have won, but I'll get into that in a little bit. It is incredible to see something so beautifully artistically put together win for those three categories in the same night. Because Sinners could have also won for costume or for production design. Because setting up Jim Crow South ain't easy. So doing all that stuff. But man, Guillermo del Toro, he wasn't even nominated for Best Director, which is unfortunate. I mean, he probably wouldn't have won. Matter of fact, he definitely wouldn't have won. But he was, got three movies, three Oscars under his movie, which is incredible. So the work wasn't for nothing. The movie was very much recognized. And the movie that should walk home with six walked home with four. That is Sinners. Sinners won four Oscars last night. Best Original Score, which goes to Ludwig Göransson. Best Cinematography, the first time in 98 Academy Awards where a woman finally won for cinematography. Amy Agrapa, and she is incredible, and she's also a woman of color, so that's a big win in my opinion. Best Original Screenplay, Ryan Coogler got that Oscar, and Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor. I damn near crap my pants when they were announcing that award because I was like, they could have easily gave us the big letdown and just picked DiCaprio because oh my god, DiCaprio, or they could have just went with Timothy Chalamet for Martyr Supreme. It could have went anywhere, but it landed right in my boy's lap, and that's the person I wanted to win. I am so happy for Michael B. Jordan. Thank you for that movie. Thank you for that performance. Thank you for the Smokestack Twins. I will love both of them forever. And thank you for handling that win and going home with that Oscar, bro. I'm happy for you. Now, when I said it should have won six, it literally won four because one battle after another won six. And that is the movie that I don't think should have won. And that is Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor. When I said somebody got snubbed, Best Film Editing, Best Casting, Best Adapted Screenplay. I know it's adapted from some book, so that makes sense. If Sinners is an original screenplay, it wouldn't win Best Adapted Screenplay because it's not adapted from anything. It's an original idea. It won that new Oscar because the best cast was a new Oscar introduced last night, and it won that. And it won Best Film Editing, which sure it was edited really well. Best Supporting Actor, Sean Penn should not have won. I don't give a fuck how anyone feels. Sean Penn should not have beat Delroy Lindo or Jacob Elordi. Either one of them. Either one of them, he shouldn't have won. I would have been happy if Jacob Elordi won. Would have been sad if Delroy Lindo won, but I would have been happy if Delroy Lindo won, but Jacob Elordi lost. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't win unless I managed to get a tie. But I was just so frustrated when Sean Penn won. I wanted to jump off a cliff. Like I really did. Like I really wanted to jump off a cliff. But and then it won Best Director, which should have went to Ryan Coogler, in my opinion, and won Best Picture, which should have went to Sinners. I think the four things like like Sinners should not have walked. It should have walked away with six. I think Sinners got robbed. I think Sinners was 100% robbed at the Oscars last night on Best Director and Best Picture. And the thing about the Oscars that annoys me is if the director wins Best Director, 9 times out of 10 you're going to win Best Picture. It's like a 2 for 1. And the only time that never actually happened was Argo because Argo won Best Picture, but Ben Affleck wasn't even nominated for Best Director, so he had no way of winning that Oscar. Can't remember who won that Oscar that year, but it was a punch in the face because he won Best Picture. You see what I mean? Like the Academy Awards has its ways of making things be what they are. Like they really do. But I am happy to see that Sinners walked away with 4 Oscars. It was nominated for 16 things, but I'm just happy that certain people got what they got. You know what I mean? Congratulations to the people who won. Congratulations to the 4 people who walked away with actor, supporting actor. That would be Michael B. Jordan, Sean Penn, Amy Madigan, and Jesse Buckley. They all did what they had to do, except for Sean Penn. I stand by that. I think One Battle After Another is overrated. I do think One Battle After Another is going to be this generation's Crash. Like back in 2004 when Crash won the Oscar, and people 20 years later are like, why the fuck did this win? This movie's bad. I think that's going to be One Battle After Another. Like, I don't think. I just don't think One Battle After Another was that good to win. I just think that Hollywood was afraid to have something like Sinners win. I genuinely think so. But anyway, that's all I got. The Oscars were a thing. I will say something that annoyed me last night was the political stances. Like, I don't need everybody to go up there and give their stances on the war or the politics. I just want people to go up there. I don't need the Oscars to be a political statement. Yeah, people, Conan O'Brien made that joke at the beginning of the Oscars, but I didn't need that, bro. Like, I just wanted to watch the Oscars. I wanted to see people win. I wanted to see some people walk away happy, not going up there and hearing about. I just didn't need it. I'm kind of tired of celebrities doing it when y'all got money to make change and stuff, and y'all don't want to do that. So, on that's just my little side note on my opinion of the Oscars. But let me know how y'all feel down below. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all on the next one.